TransUnion, or Experian, it's with you. You have the power because you do the work, right? Money is not real. Currency is not even backed by assets. I think y'all been following Jay. He's been showing that other countries are trying to come together as a conglomerate so they can have some asset-backed cash flow or cash. That our money is backed by is the sweat off our back. Make sense? The money is not real. It's backed by peace. That's backed by the sweat off our back. Think about it like that. All right. Okay, cool. Now we're going to get into some strategies, right? A lot of people want to know the system on the way you were supposed to dispute things on your credit report, right? And I always tell people, whether you did it or not is not what we're trying to justify. What we're trying to justify is if they are reporting it or how they actually got the information and actually displayed your information to other people who are trying to get information to give you credit. Did they obtain this information legally? We ain't asking if we late, and we ain't talking about if it's a real repossession. That ain't really what I'm asking. I'm asking who gave you the right or authorization to report this because you're not the government. The CFPB is the only credit reporting agency that's backed by the government, right? And if you guys have been, if you're in a mentorship or if you're in the do-it-yourself program that we have in our private community, we've itemized, and I go over a couple of them if we have time, just some laws that you guys can actually refer back to, so you can not just hear me speak, but actually go to what the law says and see if it validates to what I'm talking about.
Guys, now remember, those in the room, those online, you taking notes or screenshots and remember this information, we're going to do our credit to cash flow challenge and pop quiz at the end of this. That pop quiz is going to determine the winners of the property tour and site evaluation. So make sure you guys are locked in.
All right, great. So now, all right, cool. What time we got? Want to make sure we keeping up. Okay, great. Jay, you ready to go to the board?
I'm ready to go to the board. Everybody say, Jay, go to the board. Okay, guys.
So you flip to the other side.
Let's get it.
So this is appreciate that, King. Y'all know, keep me sharp. So I just want to give everybody the system in which you should start to, or you could dispute. Like, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just merely telling you what I've heard that works, and I've tried for myself, and this worked, and I'm just relaying the information to you. You guys can take this information, use it. If it works, make sure y'all send Jay a screenshot. My score just went up, right? So first thing I'm gonna do is tell you guys, breaking down the profile and what you need to look at initially off the rip. And I'm gonna have Jay add this to the bottom, right? The first thing when you're pulling your credit, your consumer report is, first thing you wanna pull it directly from the credit bureaus themselves. You can use annualcreditreport.com to pull all three, or you can go to each consumer reporting agency's website, the Experians, the TransUnions, the Equifaxes. It's all free to sign up and get your free report. You want to pull the data from the actual source that is housing your information and furnishing it to these third parties or these banks that you actually are trying to acquire funding from. So that's rule one. Pull your information from the actual sites themselves where the information is getting housed, right? Once you do that, the next thing you want to look at is verifying your personal information. I think about 3 people this week in the mentorship last night, just from them actually calling these consumer reporting agencies and telling them to correct their information on the profile, they seen a big change within 24 hours on what they say they scored, but what they really did was the score went up because their profile just got stronger. Just to break it down to you, right? Anytime, and I'm gonna break this down so you guys understand why it's so important. When banks are giving you guys money, they want to be able to validate where you stay, where you work, where you live, and how long you've been living there, right? Because if they want their money, they got to know where they want to send their letters to go get it. letters to go get it, but not people to go get it. You know, people meaning police, FBI, CIA, all of that, right? So understanding that piece. The second thing you want to look at is,
just depends.
yeah. The second thing you want to look at is the amount or the type of accounts that you have reporting on your credit profile, right? You want to identify which are showing inaccuracies, right? Now, to get into the inaccuracies on how you actually break it down, it's going to take a little bit longer than we got time today. But if you go to these credit reporting agencies, they break it down and tell you what an inaccuracy is. If you guys want shortcuts, tap into the mentorship or tap into our community. We break it down for you in detail. But I want you guys to start looking at your profile and understanding what it needs to look at, what it needs to look like, or what you're looking for in order to dispute it, right? Or to submit your dispute. So once you get all the list of all of the accounts, and you also want to go down to the actual credit inquiries, right? That's the next thing you want to take a look at. The credit inquiries are things you will have applied for in the 2-year time period, whether you was approved or denied, that is reporting to that report. So anything you apply for, if you go all the way through with the application, whether you denied or failed, it's going to stay on your credit report for at least 2 years. The last thing you guys want to take a look at is to make sure you have no public records. Very, very important. Public records, most of the times, if not, me personally, and I could be wrong, but I will say I've never seen a public record that showed good information on the consumer report. Anytime there's no public records reporting, I'm always good, right? So now let's go into the disputing process. So once you got your credit profile and you see that all of your accounts, right? And you look at the accounts from each profile, that's Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, and it's the same Sprint, but this on Equifax, it said that you owe $17. But on TransUnion, it said you owe $15. And on, let's just say, what is TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, you owe $3. Does anybody see something wrong with that? How could the same creditor report different information to 3 different people or to 3 different businesses? Does that sound like something fraudulent is going on? The number one thing you guys need to know is anything that's reported on your consumer report has to be 100% accurate. That means they can't send information in one bureau or one consumer report agency, and then the other one they get something different, because what that tells you is somebody is not doing, they're playing with your name. That's how I want you guys to look at that. Anytime you see your consumer report, or your credit report, and you're seeing different, each bureau or consumer report is saying different things regarding the same account, think about it like they're playing with your name. Like, even if you send a letter off, y'all need to stop playing with my name. You can talk like that. You want to.
Kindly, sir.
Actually, you probably should talk like that. You don't want to sound like a robot. You want to sound like a human. So boom. That's the first thing you guys need to know about when you're going to dispute something on your credit report. Analyzing your report thoroughly and making sure everything is identical on all 3 reports.
Let's pause for a second. You understand why I started off with the disclaimer I gave about the power that this is for families and for what we call CEOs of families, leaders of families? That you have now, just with that short information, the ability to be able to look at your significant other's credit profile or your children's profile or whomever, and be able to know there's something wrong with these accuracies, to be able to connect the fact that if there's something inaccurate going on and you didn't give any consent for it to be on your credit report, they're already in the wrong. Like, this level of knowledge is how we free families. This is the start of it. Keep going.
Just to segue off of that, everybody should start listening to what we're actually talking about right now, and everybody should have a family meeting. Instead of watching whatever show y'all watch, whatever football game y'all watch, even if it's at halftime, everybody go and pull up y'all report. Let's go check this out. Let's see what makes sense. Where you at? Because I want y'all to understand, once you get your first $20, $30, $40, $60, $70, $80,000 off of one bureau, off of one bank, you'll feel like it's worth it. And then imagine if you can do that for, I mean, we talk to a lot of people. I talk to, some of our mentees, and they're older, and they don't even have access to a lot of liquid cash. Access to no cash. Imagine if you could teach them something that can give them access, right? Access, information, and something that they can actually invest in that makes it all make sense, right? Because the money is imaginary. So anyway, let me keep going.
Yeah. I mean, we had a staff member here who was literally working and followed the strategies that happened while they were working and left here with $2,500 in credit.
She did a live, matter of fact, she was sitting right here, and I told everybody, this was maybe like 8 weeks ago, I told everybody, say, look, everybody apply for this card right now, live. It's pre-qualified. You can't, it can't hurt you. Don't be scared of money. I ain't. Listen, man. I remember having to work to get $50,000 a year, and I can go get that in 2 minutes. She got it live right here in front of everybody. But just understanding the process and what you need to be looking for when you're trying to do certain things. So next thing I'm gonna do is, after I said that, I want you guys to understand, once you looked at your credit profile, now you know things are inaccurate, right? So the very first step you want to do is ask to validate. You want to ask the consumer reporting agencies to validate all of these inaccuracies, right? On top of making sure your personal information is correct, right? Ask them to validate all of these things on your credit report, right? You need to highlight them, right? Send it to them. You ain't got to use no codes, no laws. Listen, I need you guys to validate these inaccurate accounts on my credit profile. And then you say, hey, listen, if you can't actually validate this stuff, I need you to remove it, right? Step 1. Step 2, you got 30 days. They got 30 days to respond. If they respond in 30 days and things come back validated, the next thing you want to do is, how was it verified? So now what you're doing is you're making them produce evidence to validate what they said is accurate. So back to what I was saying in the beginning. If you never got a phone call, you never got an email prior to something getting put on your consumer report, how could it ever be 100% verified? Somebody tell me. How is that? How? Is that 100% verified? Anybody can sign a contract. Did you get a phone call? Hey, listen, sir, somebody just trying to send us something on your report. They got your name on it. Did you do that, sir?
Matter of fact, King, what's your name again? Deanna, please come to the front, please. You don't need a microphone. Just come to the front. I need one more volunteer. Let me get a volunteer. Come on, Miss Shirley. Come on to the front. We're going to do this real time. Miss Shirley, over here, please. All right, right there, right there, right there. King Rob, we get a piece of paper. Any sheet that paper's on the chair. One of y'all paper. Any paper. There you go. That one right there. The one we already printed out. There you go. There you go. All right, cool. Example, family, about credit bureaus verifying information. All right. So you are the borrower, the client, the prospect, right? Okay, I'll be right back. Did he owe you some money? Say
I
yes.
want my money.
Okay. He owe you what, 30,000?
40.
Okay, 40? Okay, hold on. One more volunteer. Give me somebody. Come on, Ken. Yep, there you go. All right, you might be off camera, but that's okay. I just need you to stand right there. All right. So you are the person, the everyday American. You are the loaner. There you go.
Truest.
Your Truist. Your Truist Bank. There you go. Your Truist Bank, right? It's Truist Bank. This is the person that's the borrower. And this is Wells Fargo. You're Wells Fargo. All right? So, hey, Wells, you trying to get some money from Wells. All right? Hold on, Wells. You got to holler at me, though. I got the information. Truist owed him he owed Truist $40,000, and he was late. You want to give him some money? Hell no, right? But
I need it.
he needs it. But check it out. I really can't verify that. But that's what she said. So because she said it, we're going to put it on this report. So this represents you now. Because she said it. I'm not asking you. Did I ever come to you and ask you, do you owe it?
One time.
No, but I'm telling the world on your credit report, you owe it. Matter of fact, Ms. Shirley, just sign right here and verify that he owes you. Remember, you said a contract does it, right? Oh, contract does it. Okay.
There we go.
Well,
That's proof.
Wells in the world, we have proof he owes it now. Because she said so, and she signed it. Is that 100% verified to you?
No, it isn't.
So how can we 100% verify that you owe any of these banks or any institution money?
Can't.
Who do we got to go through to verify it?
That's right. Bravo. What a roll.
Everybody have a seat, please. Thank you all. If you don't stamp and verify that, yeah, I owe them folks. If you don't stamp and verify your debt, how is it 100% verified? Because somebody else's word? Because a piece of paper that could be forged, copywritten, whited out? So only us as a, that's why I said, everybody said power to the people.
Power to the people.
Everybody said power in the people.
Did you guys know that just for you feeling bad, you could be going, just for you not being able to get approved for that credit, it feels bad. It make you feel bad. You got to get trauma. Now you're beefing with your wife about it. Y'all can't pay bills because your face card, right? I want y'all to understand what credit is to the world. It's a representation of your face card.
Your credibility.
Your credibility. So did you know if it's hurting your lifestyle or impeding on your family, that is a violation?
Legally.
Legally. I'm going to go through a list at the end, but I'm going to get through this because we ain't got that much time.
Let's go.
So we on step 3. So
Step 3.
Let's go to step 1. Step 1 is pull your reports directly from the consumer reporting agencies. Step 2, analyze your credit report. Check for the personal information. Make sure it's accurate across all 3. Also, make sure verify everything on your credit report. And the next thing is anything that is inaccurate or if you have any discrepancies on, write this down. This is very important. You want to send a letter asking for validation and highlight everything specifically. Do not highlight the whole report. Highlight only the stuff you got questions about. You send it to them along with the letter. Wait 30 days. If it comes back validated, or whatever comes back validated, we're going to ask them to prove it was verified, how they verified it. Right? Now, right there is where we got them at. Because obviously, it's no way they can go into your neighbors, because they got to do all of these type of things, not just talk to a secondary credit reporting agency about validating your information. They got to do some real due diligence. They got to do real thorough, what is the word they use? Mechanical, they use some kind of words, elaborate investigating to get this information, right? So once you get to that part, in your mind, you should know I got it. Because now they got to provide proof. Not only proof, systems, who you talk to, who I know, who you talk to, who they know. Give me the names, lists, everything, right? Once they don't do that, because they're not going to be able to provide it, and they might even come back and say, hey, we ain't got to do that. We ain't got to do this. The next thing we do is go here. Take that same information and all of your proof, that's everything they sent you guys, and send that same information to the CFPB, the BBB, and the FTC. Remember these 3. the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the Better Business Bureau, and the Federal Trade Commission. We sending all y'all stuff to, we snitching. We're snitching.
We bringing snitching back, yo.
You know what I mean? We just turned gun on them. You can turn gun on these guys. You feel me? Once you do that, you should start seeing results or instant changes or them actually backing out. But you have to compile your evidence like you the police. You policing your name. You policing your name. You need to be the police of your own name. Because they messing up your face card. The only way you can get more money is keeping a good face card. Very simple. Validate, verified. If it's verified, they ain't got no proof. And then they got 15 days. And then you also want to attach all of the proof that you've compiled, which is your first letter asking them with the highlights on it. The second letter, like, okay, y'all need to show me proof that they verified it. They ain't going to show you proof that they verified. You highlight where they couldn't verify it or whatever excuse they had. And then you say, hey, by law, you put in your law by law. You ain't even got to say the law. You can just say, listen, by FCRA guidelines, while me doing some research, it says y'all got to show me proof of how you investigated this initially. Not reinvestigation, because I want you to understand something. Anytime that you send something to the credit bureaus or the credit reporting agencies, it is not an initial investigation. The initial investigation was supposed to happen before it hit your profile. So everything else is a reinvestigation. Think about it. Terminology, understanding actually how you position yourself. Now, this is strictly talking about disputing the consumer reporting agencies. I ain't got enough time to be talking about the debt collectors and creditors. That's a whole nother day, a whole nother Wednesday. But right now, just from what I said, everything is reporting to who? The consumer reporting agency. So if you get them, you ain't even got to worry about them. Or you can do both. We also have a course called How to Get Paid for Repairing Your Own Credit. I think I just dropped 2.0 to that. Serious. But for everybody who just want to see results, the first thing you need to do is follow this system. I want everybody at home do these steps, right? Not hard. I ain't asking you to pull up no laws. I'm just asking you to ask questions from the people who are putting dirt on your name. I need proof you putting dirt on my name. Anybody got proof?
Need receipts.
I need receipts. You better have them because you had to use them to put it on my report. Make sense?
That makes sense? Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. CENTS, does that make sense? All right.
Now, the last piece of this, what time we got? Y'all want to keep the time on?
It's about that time, man. It's about that time.
All right, cool. So look, this in closing, right? Jay, you can point through. I got genius penmanship. I got that genius penmanship. So these are the rules I want you guys to make sure that you're following by when you're sending disputes out to these consumer report agencies. First thing is you want to keep all documents. Everything you get, because what's going to happen when you send out that first initial round of disputes, they are alerting some of these creditors. So you're going to start getting information from them. Compile all that too. Keep all your data, right? Keep all your evidence. The next thing you want to do is
keep a tight schedule.
Keep
a tight schedule.
Keep a tight schedule, which means the day that letter go out, they on the clock. They got 30 days to respond. You don't hear nothing in 30 days. You got 15 days before I start going to arbitration. I ain't gonna get no arbitration today, but trust me, I wish I would.
And remember, guys, they don't have 30 days. They got 30 days.
30.
They got 30.
That's
they got
30.
30.
That's Camilton Road.
That's it.
You got to be from Camilton Road to understand.
30 is different than 30. Trust me. All right.
We got attach all proof. And in your letters, very, 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 very important, demand, instruct, or tell them what to do or what outcome you want. You can't ask a question and don't ask for and demand an answer or the outcome of the answer if they don't give you what you're asking them for. Very, very important. A lot of people just say, hey, I'm just asking you to validate this. No, I'm asking if you need to show me proof or validate this, and if you can't, you need to remove it immediately. You have to have a sense of authority, right? You don't have to use these codes and these laws. We'll use that when it's time to use it after we done build up all this evidence because they keep bucking. Next thing you want to do is
that was it.
Get results.
That part.
It's very simple. Pull your report, analyze it, stuff wrong on it, ask to validate it. They say they can validate it, show proof. They can't show proof. That's why I want everybody to stop at. Ain't no proof. And anything corresponding through email, texts, calling on the phone. Listen, matter of fact, one more bonus.
IG Live right now. Put the fire emojis in the chat. If y'all enjoying this so far, if you're getting value, make some noise. If you're getting value.
Bonus.
All right, bonus time. Let's get it.
Last one. So anytime that you are going for, you're telling the credit consumer report agency that you want them to validate and verify what they got going on, you send something to those creditors as well and tell them to cease and desist because it's under investigation. And by law, I don't want no reporting going on until we got some straightening. Cut my face card on this. So until y'all can show this, until we have to go to court, by law, if you don't, it comes with a penalty. The same way we have penalties for, what they call it, passing the yellow light when you see it green, or what they call it, yielding at the stop sign, or improper lane change. They got the same kind of rules and regulations they got to abide by too. So, at the end,
let's start policing our name.
Yeah, man.
All right, so guys, if y'all found value in this, again one more time, make some noise. Credit to Cash Flow Live. Let's grab the microphone real quick before we get into our Credit to Cash Flow Challenge. IG Live, stay on because you guys have an opportunity to win as well. A property tour with me virtually or in person here in Atlanta happening tomorrow at 6 p.m. How to evaluate a real estate flip for cash flow. You guys in the room have opportunity to come live to that same walkthrough if you're one of the winners tonight of our Credit to Cash Flow Live Challenge. But I want to get some feedback real quick. Anyone with a show of hand, I want to know where and how you think you could apply this right now in your real life, or what you think you can get out of this lesson right here. How does this actually impact you today? Go ahead, Ms. Shirley. Hold on one second. There you go. Talk to us.
I am blown away because initially when he started his presentation, he said, we have the power. And it sounded really wonderful. But when I actually did the demonstration, I saw it. So for me, it was it's not what you say, it's the revelation that you get after the verbiage is explained. Now, what can I do today? Bruh, I'm taking my booty home tonight. My question was to King Energy, do you do all of that in the first letter? That was what I raised my hand for. Like, do you say, can you verify it? And if you don't, and I want you to make the changes today. And if you don't, what was the third thing?
Here's my outcome.
Cease and desist. You got to cease. Do you do all of that in that first letter?
You can. I'll just say there's different ways to skin this cat, right? Because there's so many different laws.
What's the fastest?
I don't know. You feel me? I can't say that because everybody's situation is different, and I'm not on the other side of that. But I do know when they gotta have it done. I can't tell how fast it work on their side, but I know when they better have it done. Or it don't matter. What I look at it more like this, right? I don't want you to violate the law. So however much time it takes me to keep compiling my evidence, I got more evidence. So when I go to court, or if I do go to arbitration, or if I do want to take you to a small claims court or whatever, and I got all the evidence, and I got all the laws. Matter of fact, this is just some gas. I'm gonna just leave it up for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit.
So here you go doing too much again.
I know,
See,
it's all
I'm
good.
doing too much. You know?
It's all good. Can't help you. It's all good. You can't help it.
Anybody else with this value tonight, where do you see that it can apply and where you can actually make it impact your life? Anybody else?
Like I stated before, my credit is tanked. So I haven't pulled my credit report in, I'm sure, over a year. And to go through these steps that I just wrote down, I'm sure that I should have an improvement in my score. So I'm going to take this and apply it, actually apply it. Does the question though, does it apply like the Department of Education for student loans?
Everything. Did they call you first and ask you, is this you? And can we put it on your, because I want you to understand something. The consumer reporting agencies are not the federal government. They are another business.
Right.
So if they got your business, if they're putting your business, your personal, private business, where other people can actually get it without your confirmation of validating what's on your report, who has the power? So anything, I think you said again, your credit can be what?
Everybody say all credit.
All credit.
That's like 4 of y'all. Everybody say all credit.
All credit.
Can be rebuilt,
Rebuilt.
restored,
Restored.
repaired,
Repaired.
and recycled.
Recycled.
Everybody say all credit.
All credit.
All credit.
All credit.
When I stood up here, representing the CRA, Consumer Reporting Agencies. I was Experian. I was Equifax. I was TransUnion. Telling Wells Fargo and telling Truist about you without your permission. And I'm not the government. I'm just an LLC or a C Corp. It's a business run by some regular people who make money by sharing your public information to other people without your permission. Student loan information, car repo information, foreclosure information. I'm just a company. That's how I get my bag. Is by violating you and hoping you don't listen to him. That part.
That whole thing.
That whole thing. I'm looking for another answer though. I'm looking for another outside the box answer of how someone sees this can impact their life on their journey to financial freedom. In the back with the hat. Massachusetts. What up, Mass?
Yeah. So I think it gives you an opportunity I think it opens up your opportunities by executing on this. I mean, you can fund yourself and start a business or purchase real estate or all that stuff. I mean, that's what it seems like the main benefit is for me.
It definitely is a great start to a healthy profile, but I'm still looking for something else. I'm challenging y'all. Let's keep bringing the microphone to the front for us. We're going to have to make you volunteer. Go ahead. Queen Lydia got you.
King J, I think I've been hanging out with you long enough, man. I think you want me to tell you that I could help my family get ahead with this information.
That's what I'm looking for. Like, think about it. Like, what you say? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm looking for. I can help my family with this information, or I can charge somebody for this information and create cash flow for myself. Honestly, y'all, I know we gave it to you for free, and we're going to feed you for free, and you're going to get a giveaway to walk a property with me for free. But honestly, who here, coming into with having this level of information, who here would have paid $100 for this information? Raise your hand. Show the room. Keep your hand up. Show the room. Who would have paid $100 for this information? Who here would have paid a smooth $250? Put your hand down if you wouldn't, but if you would pay a smooth $250, keep it up, honestly. A smooth $250 for the information. So hold on, keep it going. Hold up, keep your hand up. Keep your hand up. No, don't drop it. Keep it up. Keep it up. You had it up. Keep the $250s up. $250, $500, $750, a band. $250, $250, $250, another band. That's 2 bands. $3 grand. $4 grand. I mean, $5 grand a day off this information. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to unlock and open up. To do this. That's what I'm trying to show you all, the power of the information. And And charge them to write the letters.
Look, you ain't even got to write the letters. You can just say Chat GPT. Talk. Listen,
See, he be
I
doing
need
too
you
much.
to get mad.
He be doing too
when you
much.
talking this in. I need you to really be popping that.
He trying to start a business. He done.
I need you to really be talking smack the experience.
But
Ain't validated nothing.
think about it though. Think about, right? No, seriously though. Y'all were honest, and you know you would and I would. Pay $250 for this level of information because of what I know could impact me for getting life insurance, getting a job, getting a house, getting an apartment, getting a car, all the things that credit impacts. How hard does the average person, yeah, you got bamboozled. Put the camera on him real quick, please. Give him a microphone too. All I want you to say is exactly what you said, nothing more, nothing less.
I just spent 500 and my score is still at 550.
Listen, y'all. I stopped at $250 would have paid for it. So my point is, think about how hard you got to make. $5,000 a month is 60 grand a year. Think about how hard the average person got to make to earn $5,000. Who here, right? So one of our goals for our students, we hope you all become part of our membership, is that we tell all of our students, we make all of our students figure out what's their financial freedom goal, their cash flow goal. How much money a month do I need to live a comfortable life moving forward? Who here, by show of hands, could live a comfortable life for $5,000 a month? Raise your hand. Keep your hand up. A lot of day like, look, me. Oh, put your hands down. Family, I just showed you a $5,000 play in minutes. Crazy. Somebody's working hard, 60-hour weeks to get that for 4 weeks to get 5,000. That's the level of information that we're unlocking today. That's what I want you guys to see and say. It's all with intentionality. All right, so enough of the serious stuff. It's time for the fun. All right, let's get it on. All right, so guys, here's how it works. We have the credit to cash flow challenge. We're going to have 2 teams. King Energy is going to be the credit team. I'm going to be the cash flow team. We each are going to pick 3 people from the live audience to be on our teams. You guys will go head to head for financial literacy questions based on today's lesson. The winning team, those 3 people will have the opportunity on Zoom or in person to walk the property with us tomorrow. Okay, we got it. All right. There we go. We all right. It's okay. It's all right. He's a credit expert, guys. Listen, we all have our limitations. It's all good. IG Live, stay on. We're going to ask 2 IG Live questions. And the first one on IG Live to get those questions to answer correctly will get the Zoom link or the invite to attend our property tour tomorrow here in Atlanta or watch it on Zoom with us. I'll show you how to evaluate a real estate deal on site of a real estate deal I actually evaluated. I actually underwrote and actually signed off on funding. All right. So we're going to pick 2 members of our squad today. But first, let me get this side of the room to say cash. This side, flow. This side. Y'all got to get some little life to y'all thing over here. Show them how it's done over here. Flow. Cash. Flow. Cash. Hey, y'all. Shh. Follow me. Cash. Flow. One more time. Cash. Flow. Cash. Flow. Cash. Flow. Everybody. Cash. Flow. All right, there we go. All right, so who here wants to play the credit to cash flow game? Let's get it. Queen, I'm picking you on my team right there, you, with the brown shirt on. Let's go, off the rip. I'm going first. I'm going first.
Ain't no rock, paper, scissors.
I'm going first.
I'm going to get me 2 right now. All right.
Oh, you get 2, right? No. I went first. I'll give you 2.
All right, so listen. Hold on, wait.
What's up? Now you cheating.
Man. Get my man right here. Yeah, I got you.
All right, let's see. Who else will play the credit to cash flow game for a chance to win this property tour? Let me see you. Let me feel your spirit. No, not sure. No. Come on, King in the back with the white shirt on. Let's go. You knew. Come on.
All right, who else we got? First person raise their hand, I'm picking. You fast. You fast.
Ah,
You be winning though. You've been up here a couple times. You've been up here a couple times.
she left here with like $10,000. Yeah. All right, who else we got? Who's paid the credit to cash flow game? Raise your hand if you are up for it. He ain't raised his hand. Now, how about you? I'm gonna put you in there. Who else? Let me see who you got. Who we got? Kenneth, I'm pausing you. You ain't getting it. Yeah. Come on, Massachusetts. You're working hard all day. Let's go.
All right.
There's a new blood here. All right, guys. I want to ask you guys to line up right here.
So this the
3 in a row, please. 3 in a row.
So on the credit side, right? Or the cash flow.
Right here. Yeah. You guys all stand right here. You're facing them, right? So you go like this. Boom, boom, boom. Good?
Right. Good.
All right.
So I'm credit or cash
Right
flow
there.
this week.
Right there. No, you there. You good. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all two, y'all line equal with them, please. All right.
And
You
my-
credit side.
All right.
Cash
I
flow.
love credit. All right. So who want to be on the credit team? I'm looking for somebody new. The mask. That's right.
The
Come on up here,
masked
Queen.
woman.
Come on up here, Queen. All right.
All right. Let me see. We're going to explain this to you all. So, Queen, first of all, tell us what's your name and where you're from.
Tiffany from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a native.
Native. Hey. Dunny. All right. Where you from, King?
Chicago, Glenn.
All right. Glenn from Chicago, Chi-Town. How about you? I know where you from. Get out of here. One more time. Go ahead.
Arrow from Springfield, Mass.
Errol from Springfield, Mass. Give it up, Mass in the house.
My man, where you from?
Originally Chicago, but Temple, where I live now.
Temple. Give it up for Temple in Chi-Town.
Good evening. So I got in trouble last time. I'm PA bred, Jersey made.
All right, Queen.
South Carolina.
South Kakalaki. All right.
All right, guys. So here's how it's gonna work. Our first contestants are gonna come right to the front. You guys will go head to head. So now listen. He got answers on the back of his hand. He's cheating. All right. So we're gonna ask you all a question. First one to raise their hand gets the opportunity to answer the question. If you get it wrong or you don't know it because you want to be all fast, you lose a point. If you get it right, then you gain a point. We got somebody. We got help in the building. That's right. All right, there we go. That's right. Get that black marker, not that one. That's a bad black one. Get the other black one. The other black one. The other one on the floor. He knocked down. Yeah, that one. Yeah. In my chair. That's the one. This one. I'll be stealing them. All right. So first one to raise their hand gets to answer the question. You get it right, your team gets a point. You get it wrong, you lose a point. All right. You got the questions right? I'll get mine. I'm cool. I got mine. All right, cool. So you're going to go first while I get mine then. Shoot. All right.
I can answer all the questions.
All right. Here we go. King Ross put on the board. So, King E, first question. Go for it.
All right. What is, now we need to make sure somebody's watching to pick the right person and got their hand up first. Who we gonna use? I got to hear you from back there. I got you. What is the second step in the dispute process for getting your credit repaired? He ain't playing credit. How you doing that credit? He got the notes. I said he got notes.
I don't mean he could use them. Didn't say I couldn't.
If you better get it right.
And I'm reading number 2. Ask the consumer to validate the inaccuracies on the report.
You got it.
I ain't gonna say nothing either. All right, come on, Glenn from the Shy. Let's go, PA bread. All right, so y'all get ready to raise your hands for this next question. Let me get back to let me see, man. I'm about to reframe my question now. So this is how we doing it. Let me see. I'm like, what side of Madison and Pulaski is Chicago? West side of that already. Let me see. I'm gonna say this. Okay. First hand up gets the opportunity. You get it wrong, you lose a point. Get it right, you earn a point. Oh, we also have a bonus round at the end of the 3 questions that's worth 3 points. So our 3-pointer. So, comeback time in case y'all losing. All right. So Equifax is a consumer reporting what? Who was first?
Who was first, I think? Have a third one in the back.
Who? He was? Equal?
No.
Hey, wait. I can repeat the question. Why can't I repeat the question? Yeah. I'm not giving the answer. I'm just repeating the question. When did we say you couldn't do that? Right. Huh? Say it again. Boom. Thank you. Thank you. Darn, it's a little hostile here.
All right.
Hold on.
No pen, no pad.
Yeah.
No pen, no pad.
We got cheat sheets over here. They got to huddle up. It's all good. We got a cheat sheet. We got hey, man.
Right now. Come on. Let's go. Come on, mask you up. Listen.
All right.
Just breathe on her. That's all. Just breathe.
All right. All right.
Let me get my bonus question ready, man. I'm messing with you.
You got the bonus this week too. Do you got the bonus this week? Okay.
I do.
Where do I want to go with this one? Making sure you guys on point. What is one of the documents that you attached to your first dispute letter?
Who? Say it again.
And I ain't say that, but that's right. Still right. I didn't say it. It's right. Still right. She's gonna keep going. She's right.
She's right.
She's a VIP already. She done been here.
He's right.
It's
2-1. It's cool. It's cool. We got Steph Curry. 3-pointer time. Like, all right, three-pointer. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. Kenneth, give me going.
Cash flow.
All right. King E, pick who you want to be your bonus round.
We got. Okay. Y'all didn't go over that. Nah, you can't bring your book for the last one. We don't want to smoke.
Listen.
Raise
that quick.
Got Chicago
Quick
over
draw.
there. We got. Who y'all want? Which one y'all want? All right, cool.
Quick draw.
All
right. Okay,
See,
Noni.
we took the notebook. We took the notebook.
Okay, Noni. Listen.
Win or lose all.
Keep your notebook.
Winner takes all.
You already
That's
keep
right.
your little
Like
notebook.
that.
You write a little notebook. All right. Okay.
You took our notes away for the bonus.
Okay,
round.
here we go. All right. Time for the bonus round question. On 3, everybody say bonus round. 1, 2, 3.
Bonus round.
Let's get it. All right. So once you contact the credit reporting agencies, consumer reporting agencies, you have how many days when to respond?
30.
30 days. All right, y'all, give it up for all our contestants right now. Got it.
So look, I need
Got
y'all
it.
to go to-
All right, so listen, guys. Congratulations. We are good sportsmen around here. Thank you, Queen. Participate. Thank you. Take a little notepad. Get up.
Ain't no hater. You feel me?
So tomorrow at 6 p.m. here in East Point, we're going to be doing we got online. We got y'all at 2 questions for IG Live. So we're going to let y'all sit real quick. But tomorrow, our team will give you the info, 6 p.m. Eastern. You can make it here in Atlanta, right down the street, about 7 minutes away. We'll walk you through a flip, show you how to evaluate a property in person. If you can't make it, we'll do a private Zoom for you where you guys can tap in on Zoom. We'll give you the recording as well. So we want to see you guys for the property tour tomorrow, where I'll walk you through exactly how to evaluate your flip deal. All right? Congratulations. Credit to Cash Flow Live. All right, so IG Live is your turn. IG Live, we're going to ask 2 questions.
Get one, I get
All right, he get one, I get one for IG Live, all right? So IG Live, the first one to comment the question or answer the question in the comments correctly will get the opportunity to be here in Atlanta tomorrow. If you can make it, we ain't flying you out. So you got, but we'll Zoom you for real. You can come for the property tour tomorrow with us and our winners from last week, right? Our property tours, guys, is a $10,000 VIP experience for you to walk through with a 20-year real estate veteran on how to evaluate properties in real life. You guys get the opportunity for free just by attending and participating in Credit to Cash Flow Live. All right, King E, so you got your question. Why don't you go while I dig up mine?
All right. So I hope everybody on IG Live was listening. When I was going over the 3 federal bureaus, I want somebody on IG Live to give me not the acronyms, but tell me what these 3 letters stand for. FTC. Easy. Let me log in. Make sure. So you know. Hold on. I don't think so. Let me go and see who up there. Right. What does FTC stand for?
What does FTC stand for?
Come on, I know y'all that they getting pieces and bits. It's on everything. FTC. Y'all need to start putting it together. Y'all need to get on the same team on Facebook Live, on Instagram Live. Keep going. FTC. Come on now. Don't make me have to pick another question. Y'all should know this. Somebody should be in Google at home right now. What does FTC stand for?
All right, they got 10 seconds. Count down, guys.
10. Now, come on now.
8, 7, 6.
Oh, we got them. Philip P.D. Arfield.
What they got?
Federal Trade Commission. I need you to shoot Jay a DM. Say you were the winner. Let me screenshot you, my man. Got you.
All right. So that's one IG Live winner for the property tour tomorrow, a site evaluation. All right, one more, guys. For you guys on IG Live, I'm going to give you a layup. I'll leave that thing. Just go for it. All right, guys, real easy. First one to get this answer right will join us virtually or in person for the property tour here in Atlanta. Real simple. So I harped on this tonight. We talked about credit repair and its strategies impacting your life. But what are the 2 things that I said you should have got from this information that you can do with it other than just impacting your personal credit? What are 2 things you can do with the information you got tonight? First one to get this right, you in the building. Let's go. And now for everybody in the room, guys, if you're not and online, if you haven't, join our text community. Huh? You don't know the answer? You know the answer. Oh, you don't? All right, come on. Let's see. What do they got? I think Lydia, though. What do we got? Who got it? Help your family and charge. Screenshot that. Help your family and charge for the info. Hey. Who's that? Kayon Johnson? There we go. All right, so we got our winners tonight, guys. Listen, text me the word cash flow. If you're not on our text list for reminders, updates, and opportunities, text me cash flow at 404-737-5751. And if you guys love what we do, what's that? Oh, Billionaire Poppy was first?
You know what? Show him some love.
Everybody's a winner. You get a tour. Billionaire Poppy and Queen K, both y'all get a tour tomorrow. Why not? Let's do it. We'll see you on the property tour tomorover. All right, guys, listen, if you love what we do, you want to learn more from us, we have a wealth of knowledge. I literally have over 150 courses. Right now, real quick, any of our current students that have appraised report they want to share, we didn't do our appraised report earlier. I want to do it right now. Any of our students that have appraised report, Kenneth, come on. You already know you do. Come on, Miss Shirley, come on, I know you do. Any of our other students or people that have been attending live who have a praise report, a progress report, testimonial, I want you to come to the front and share and inspire the room of what you've been able to get accomplished from following our instructions and strategies. Kenneth, go ahead.
Well, definitely, liquidating credit cards, getting more funding from credit cards, whether it's 20,000, 18, you know, and also like 25.
What's your total right now?
Total just from, I'm gonna say probably around, I'm just gonna say a smooth 80. I'm just gonna say 80,000. You know,
That's a praise report within itself. A smooth 80.
That's right.
Not 30, 80.
That's correct.
For some people, that's 2 years' salary.
Correct. That is, you're right.
For some folks, that's 4 years' salary.
Absolutely. Buying a vehicle also, you know, so that's another thing. Buying a vehicle off of the reward points. So
You bought a vehicle off the reward points.
Absolutely. And I'm renting it out too. So it's
And
cash
he's renting the
flow.
vehicle out for cash flow. Oh, clap that. Look at
cash flow.
husband and wife is like, we got to get in. We need this.
That's fact.
Don't need this.
Cash flow. Yeah. So, you know, and it's a lot of information, you know, like join the community, man. It's a lot of information out there. And it's really going to be kind of like, you know, you learn the information that's actually in the group. It's going to have you like, yo, like, you know, you don't got to actually reinvent the wheel. You know, like all you got to do is just apply the information, you know, instead of trying to create something yourself, just do the same thing somebody else is doing and just put your spin on it. That's it. That's all you got to do. Just get in the group, you know.
Everybody give it up for a smooth 80. A smooth car off the reward points. And a smooth cash flow on the car of renting it out. In real life. All right, Miss Shirley, talk to him, Queen.
I'm so excited because I just realized you got my testimony wrong.
Oh, snap.
Okay. I came crawling in here because I was trying to get my credit score. I was paying $60 a day to rent a car. 30 days, that's $1,800. That's a damn mortgage. Excuse my French, in Jesus' name. So I was bleeding. What had happened was I was in a car accident. They gave me a rental, but my knees went into the dashboard, so my time had run out, but I still needed transportation. And I couldn't walk, but that's another story. Long story short, I was trying to build my credit score, and one day I looked at it and it went down 100 points. I was devastated because I'm getting ready to buy this car. Came crawling in here bleeding.
Crawling.
And long story short, in one day, King Energy, there he is. I feel like he saved my credit life. I'm telling you the truth. What I just realized today as I sat back down there, I redid the score. It went from, I had a 604 after it dropped, and it went up because of these people in just like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, it went up 129 points. I feel like my life has been resurrected. And let me also say this. You guys don't realize how much money people spend for this. I get stuff every day, $1,500 to join my group organization. This man has a credit plan where a program where you pay monthly. This is the cheapest thing on the planet. And let me talk about value. I've been to Tony Robbins. I've been to the Garciosi or whatever that guy's name is. I mean, all the big gurus, I've been there. This man and the way they present their information is amazing and brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you. She said it, not me. All praises to God. Thank you, Queen Shirley. Appreciate you. Ken, appreciate you, brother. These are just some of our testimonials, people that have followed the steps and just applied it. Right? So we're just giving you guys real results, real receipts, and real opportunities. So those online, those in the room, if you want to join us, I want to give you guys the website to become a member. You'll get a call with our team as well. They'll see what's the best program at different levels for our program, different levels of inner circle, VIP, custom days, or monthly membership. What you got to do is go to www.credit2cashflow. That's our brand. credit2cashflow.pro. Right, we're the pros at this. Guys, come join the community. If there's anyone here tonight that knows tonight you are ready, willing, and able to sign up to join this membership, let me see your hand. If you know you win, I want y'all to come to the front. Altar call. Let's do it. Altar call. If you with it, let's go. I want y'all to the front. I'm not going to lay hands on you, I promise. Let's give it up for them, y'all. These are people that are willing to take action right now in real life, because it's so important for our community also to see
and getting confidence instilled by you all to see action takers. Because a lot of times we on the fence and we think that one more free event is going to make it all better. There's only so much harvest you can receive with a free seed. At some point, the receive, come closer. At some point, for you all, for us all, to receive the level of harvest we want, we got to go sow more seed. And we do the same thing. King E and I both. We pay for information. We pay for coaching. That's the only way I know what I know. You think God just dropped it on me? No, I went and dropped the seed in. And I got it from my tax advisor on how to do tax mitigation strategies and 1031 tax exchange and cost segregation and accelerated depreciation. I got it from my life insurance coach on how to do IULs and whole life and understand the MEC limit, how to borrow against it. I got it from my real estate advisor, right? I got this information by dropping and sowing seed that now I can go plant more seed and produce more harvest and more fruit. So I'm excited to have you all. Our team, after this, you guys can see us. Our team is going to help you guys. I mean, it's still on the website. We're going to help you guys get signed up, figure out how to schedule a call with our team, whatever you need it is to succeed at the highest level. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys got a few 100,000 and y'all like, look, I need the big game. Some of y'all like, man, I'm broke, busting, disgusted. Let's start from scratch. And we have something for everybody. My heart is always with the underdog. I grew up in welfare, Section 8, and below the poverty line, but then I also built wealth, and I understand the challenges of building wealth. I understand having 700,000 liquid in the bank and not knowing what to do with it. Right? I get those challenges too. Or having a $300,000 tax bill. I understand those challenges. So we're able to help you no matter where you're at in your financial journey. But one more round of applause for these kings and queens here who are coming into the credit to cash flow movement. Thank you all. Just see us after. We'll get you guys set up. We're going to have refreshments for everybody. There's that lemonade back there is bomb. I'm trying to tell y'all. First come, first serve, and I'm on it. So again, thank you all. You guys have a seat. Thank you. Appreciate you. I look forward to serving you even more. Round of applause for everybody in the room right now. IG Live, you guys have the same opportunity, IG Live. It's real like that.
Hey, look.
Go ahead.
Listen, man. Listen. This is the last week for the mentorship. It's over. You've been saying it for a month. If you don't get in today, you lucked out.
It's getting tight.
But we do have the do it yourself program.
I want to challenge everybody.
It's over.
I want to challenge everybody here who's here tonight or some of you guys from out of town. Come back next week.
Yeah.
We're going to have a different level of game. So every week is a different game, not the same thing every week. Come back next week. We have a big surprise for you. I was going to try to unveil it tonight, but wasn't ready. We got to be right. Come back next week. You'll probably see some marketing about it. It's going to knock your socks off what we did. You have never, I promise you, if you've experienced anything like we're going to show you next week, if you ever experienced it, and you can show me that you've experienced it, I'll give you $100 out of my own pocket. Anybody, all y'all. Next week, we're going to give you something that's so unique, that's so different, that's so special. You have never experienced anything like it in your whole financial literacy life. I promise you that. So I want to invite you all back August 2nd for Credit to Cash Flow Live as we launch something special for the community. Just stay tapped in, stay wrapped in. Let's end this thing right. We're going to start here real low with a whisper. Cash flow, cash flow, cash flow. Cash flow. Bring it up. Cash flow. Bring it up. Cash flow. Cash flow. Cash flow. Cash flow. Cash flow. Give it to me. Cash flow. Give it to me. Cash flow. Give it to me. Ah! Clap for yourselves. Good night, guys. Listen, we'll see you back next week on Credit to Cash Flow Live. Thank you, guys. One more for the books.
Hey, listen, next week, everybody needs to be inviting people.
It's that one. It's the one.
This is what we've been building up for the last 2 months. Tell everybody, tell your friend, listen, y'all need to come out and check out. I don't know what they got going on, but they said at the end, we need to pull up. Don't be like, hey, it happened and I wasn't there.
Right. I'll do that. So yeah, show everybody to see you. Sign up. I'll go to the website. Sign up tonight. We want you guys to see. Matter of fact, and the winners, King Rudy can help Queen Lydia. See, King Rudy, come here. See Queen Lydia and King Rudy right here. Raise their hands real quick. If you are one of the winners and or one of the folks that want to sign up, we're going to give you a special call. See King Rudy right here at the Legacy Center shirt and Queen Lydia.